Good evening, I'm Colin Abrams with the Hgp Sport Cast. We tell you now in football, Young Jaguars has won 1-0 against St. Lucia in their Group F match at the CONCACAF Under-15 Boys Championship being held in Florida, USA at the IMG Academy. Here's Stanford Howard with the details.
It was a difficult start for the Young Jaguars in the CONCACAF tournament with a 3-1 loss to Suriname and the draw with St. Kitts, but they started play with a winning spirit which flustered the St. Lucians in their final game of the group. The Young Jaguars created a lot of chances to score in the first half, but at the end, it was 0-0. The coach then made a change in the second half and replaced Isaiah James with Ronaldo Rodriguez, and that worked well with the Young Jaguars. Omaro Glasgow scored the lone goal of the game in the 55th minute. The win for the Young Jaguars has placed them second in their group and put them against the second-place team in Group E, which is Guadeloupe. That game is scheduled for this Saturday. For Hgp Sports, I'm Stanford Howard.
The Corona Invitational Football Tournament continues tomorrow at the GFC ground.
Friday's card will feature 3 games: Police vs. Black Pearl, Pile vs. Northern Rangers, and Santos vs. Rhythm Squad. At the end of the round-robin matches, the winners of each group will go on to compete for the top 4 positions. This is according to organizer Troy Mendonca.
Well, it has been... we've seen the revival of football from the aspect of 11-a-side, and for us as administrators and spectators, it's a breath of fresh air, and we hope that people, continue to enjoy the little that they have seen so far. Like I said, we had, disruption in the rain. Hopefully, we get good weather going forward, and I think based on what we saw so far, based on what we see so far, I think at the knockout stage is going to be very, very, very competitive.
Other games are scheduled for August 21, Flamingo vs. East Veld, Compton vs. Beacon, and Western Tigers vs. Rhythm Squad. August 25, Compton vs. Black Pearl, Northern Rangers vs. Flamingo, Pile vs. Rhythm Squad, and August 28, Santos vs. East Veld, GFC vs. Beacon, and Western Tigers vs. Police. The organizers say the schedule is subject to change.
We turn our attention to basketball. The Ghana Amateur Basketball Association Powerade Malta Supreme Rainforest Water First, Second, and Under Leagues continued at the Burnham Court on Wednesday when UG Trojans clipped the wings of Eagles in a nail-biter, and Colts dismantled pace-setters. Here's Stanford Howard with more.
Game 1 was between pace-setters and Colts. Once again, pace-setters had no pace when they came up against the Colts. Colts were up by 7 points by the first quarter. They almost doubled their lead to 50-29 by halftime. By the third quarter, pace-setters were left behind with no hope of ever regaining any sort of momentum. Colts won the game 93-55. Top scorer for the Colts was Delmar Gladstone with a game high of 27 points along with Timothy Thompson with 17 points. Game 2 was a nail-biter between UG Trojans and Eagles 78-77 as both teams looked for the win. They were neck-to-neck in the first, second, and third quarter, and it was down to the final quarter when the UG Trojans pipped the Eagles and left them mid-air for the win. Top scorer was Daru Williams with a game high of 21 points with assistance from Sherlin Gills with 16 points. For Hgp Sports, I'm Stanford Howard.
Ghana Amazon Warriors will face Talwars in a crucial match. The Ghana Amazon Warriors will play their first home game of the 2017 edition of the Caribbean Premier League against Jamaica Talwars this evening at 6 p.m. at the Ghana National Stadium, Providence. Windies are ready for a historic day and night. The inexperienced West Indies will hope to silence their many detractors when they clashed with the dominant England in a historic day and night opening test in Edgbaston today, in what is likely to be their sternest challenge in the recent times. And wrapping up in sport, Rose Ramdihal Auto Sales yesterday announced their partnership with the brand Hero Motoco of India, the largest manufacturer of two-wheeler motorcycles in the world.
The auto dealership announced the launch of 4 models of the Hero motorcycle that will be available in the Ghana market: the Hero Dash, Hero Don, Hero Glamour, and Hero Hunk. The auto dealership will be the sole distributor of this brand of motorcycles in Guyana. This fuel-efficient motorcycle will be sold nationwide in the near future, said Josh Ramdihal of Ramdihal Auto Sales. The Hero CPL commercial director Jamie Stork noted that the Hero Motoco Group has been a long-time partner of the CPL, and they are elated that the Hero Motoco have decided to launch in this part of Latin America.
Very best of success for this venture, and we'll be giving you all the support we can to help continue to make Hero a household name in Guyana and the rest of the Caribbean.
The Ramley-Hoff family was congratulated on achieving this milestone by officials of the Indian High Commission, Scotiabank Guyana, and the Bank of Baroda. Specimens of the bike will be on display at all the Hero CPL matches in Guyana, which are scheduled to begin on Thursday.
And that is all for sports this evening. Back to you, Royden.